Have you been told that if you cannot live alone anymore, your only option is to move into a nursing home? For many seniors, that suggestion feels like a final step. It can feel as though independence has ended and there are no other meaningful choices left. But here is the truth: moving into a nursing home is not the only path when living alone becomes difficult. In this video, we are going to talk about 6 better alternatives you should consider before making that decision. These options are not about denial. They are about preserving dignity, autonomy, and quality of life for as long as possible. Stay with me until the end, because one of these alternatives may completely change how you see your next chapter. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Hiring in-home support. One powerful alternative to moving into a nursing home is hiring in-home support. Many seniors assume that once daily tasks become difficult, the only responsible decision is to relocate. But in reality, bringing help into your own home can preserve familiarity, comfort, and autonomy. In-home support can range from a few hours a week to daily assistance. It may include help with meal preparation, housekeeping, medication reminders, or personal care. The key difference is that you remain in control of your environment. Consider a man named Daniel, aged 78, who began struggling with mobility after a minor stroke. His children immediately suggested a nursing home. He felt discouraged and resistant. Instead, they explored part-time in-home care. A caregiver visited each morning to assist with bathing and breakfast. The rest of the day, Daniel remained in his own living room, surrounded by photographs and the life he had built. The psychological impact was significant. Rather than feeling relocated, he felt supported. His sense of identity remained intact. Research consistently shows that seniors who maintain control over their environment often experience better emotional health and slower cognitive decline. In-home support also allows flexibility. As needs change, services can increase or decrease. That adaptability is something institutional settings rarely provide in the same personal way. The idea that you must leave your home the moment you need help is outdated. Support does not mean surrendering independence. It means redefining it, and sometimes redefining independence is the wisest decision you can make after 70. Number 2. Downsizing to a smaller home. Another alternative to moving into a nursing home is downsizing to a smaller, more manageable home. Many seniors assume that once their current house becomes difficult to maintain, institutional care is the only solution. But often the issue is not living independently. It is living in a space that has become too large or physically demanding. A multi-level house with stairs, a large yard, and multiple unused rooms can quietly create risk. Stairs increase fall potential. Yard maintenance becomes exhausting. Cleaning and upkeep can feel overwhelming. Downsizing removes those physical burdens without removing independence. Consider a woman named Helen, 81, who lived alone in a 2-story home she had shared with her late husband. The stairs became intimidating. The housework drained her energy. Her family began suggesting a nursing home. Instead, Helen chose to move into a single-level apartment in the same community. The space was smaller, but it was safer and easier to manage. The emotional shift was powerful. She retained control over her schedule. She continued cooking her own meals. She decorated her new home with familiar furniture and photographs. Rather than feeling relocated to a facility, she felt as though she had simplified her life. Downsizing is not surrender. It is strategic adjustment. It allows you to and optional services without the structure of a nursing home. The key insight is this: the difficulty may not be living alone. The difficulty may be living in a space that no longer fits your current needs. By choosing a home that supports your mobility and safety, you maintain dignity while reducing risk. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, moving in with family under clear agreements. A third alternative to moving into a nursing home is moving in with family, but only when clear expectations and agreements are established in advance. Many seniors resist this idea because they fear becoming a burden. Many adult children hesitate because they fear conflict. Yet, when handled thoughtfully, multi-generational living can offer emotional and practical benefits. The key is structure. Without clarity, resentment can build quietly. With clarity, cooperation can flourish. Before moving in, conversations should address privacy, finances, responsibilities, and boundaries. Who prepares meals? Who handles transportation? These questions are not signs of mistrust. They are signs of maturity. Consider a man named Robert, 79, who moved into his daughter's home after a fall. At first, both sides assumed they would simply adjust. Tension grew because expectations were unspoken. After a family meeting where schedules and responsibilities were discussed openly, the atmosphere changed. Robert maintained certain household contributions. His daughter preserved her personal space. Mutual respect replaced discomfort can provide. At the same time, seniors often feel safer knowing help is nearby. However, this option works best when independence is still encouraged. Maintaining personal routines, hobbies, and friendships prevents overdependence. The goal is support, not control. Many cultures have long embraced multi-generational living. In recent years, more American families are reconsidering this model as an alternative to institutional care. When approached with honesty and preparation, it can preserve dignity while strengthening family unity. Moving in with family is not regression. It can be a thoughtful adaptation. The difference lies in communication. Clear agreements transform potential conflict into cooperative living. Number 4. Choosing independent living communities. A fourth alternative to moving into a nursing home is choosing an independent living community designed specifically for active seniors. Many people hear the word community and immediately imagine a medical facility with strict schedules and limited freedom. But independent living communities are fundamentally different. They are built around autonomy, not dependency. In these communities, you typically have your own private apartment or small residence. You control your daily routine. You decide when to wake up, when to eat, when to participate in activities, and when to enjoy quiet time. There is no sense of being monitored in the way many fear nursing homes operate. Instead, there is structure without confinement. One of the greatest advantages is social proximity without social pressure. You are surrounded by peers who are navigating similar life stages. Casual conversations happen naturally in hallways, dining areas, or community lounges. That simple proximity reduces isolation without forcing interaction. Consider a man named Leonard, age 80, who lived alone in a rural home for years after his wife passed away. His children worried about his safety and suggested a nursing home. Leonard resisted strongly. Eventually, he toured an independent living community and was surprised by what he saw. Residents were attending exercise classes, playing cards, organizing book discussions, and sharing meals by choice. When Leonard moved into his own apartment there, he kept his favorite chair, his framed photographs, and his daily routines. What changed was not his independence, but his access to connection. Within months, he joined a morning walking group. His energy improved. He described feeling alive again rather than relocated. The psychological impact of this option is significant. When you live among others who understand your stage of life, there is comfort. Shared experiences create natural conversation. Daily interaction stimulates the brain and reduces stress hormones. Studies consistently show that seniors who maintain social engagement often experience slower cognitive decline and improved emotional resilience. There is also a safety component. While independent living communities do not provide intensive medical care, they often have staff available for emergencies and can coordinate services if needs change. That quiet layer of security reduces anxiety for both seniors and their families. The key distinction is this: you are choosing an environment that supports independence rather than replacing it. The move is not about surrender. It is about positioning yourself in a space that aligns with your current abilities and future needs. Many seniors discover that independent living communities provide the right balance. That balance can transform fear about the future into confidence about the present. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Sharing a home with another senior. A fifth alternative to moving into a nursing home is sharing a home with another senior who values independence just as much as you do. This option is often overlooked because many people assume cohabitation is complicated or risky. Yet, when thoughtfully arranged, it can offer companionship, shared responsibility, and increased safety without sacrificing autonomy. Living alone can feel peaceful at first, but over time, especially after 75 or 80, evenings can feel long. Small tasks can become tiring. Emergencies can feel frightening when no one else is nearby. Sharing a home provides presence. Presence alone can reduce anxiety. This arrangement does not mean giving up privacy. Each person maintains a separate bedroom and personal space. Common areas such as the kitchen and living room are shared. Clear agreements about expenses, chores, and boundaries are established in advance. The foundation is mutual respect. Consider a woman named Frances, age 83, who struggled with loneliness after losing her sister. She did not require daily medical assistance, but she felt uneasy sleeping alone. Through a local senior housing network, she connected with another widow, aged 79, who was also seeking companionship. They decided to share a modest 2-bedroom home. Frances handled light cooking. Her housemate managed bill payments online. They each maintained personal routines and social circles. Some evenings they watched television together. Other evenings they spent time privately reading. Over time, both reported feeling safer and more emotionally stable. There is also a practical benefit. Shared living reduces financial strain. Housing costs, utilities, and groceries are divided. For seniors on fixed incomes, this can significantly lower financial pressure often translates into better overall health because anxiety decreases. But perhaps the greatest advantage is emotional. Daily conversation stimulates memory and cognitive function. Shared laughter lowers stress hormones. Having someone notice if you seem unwell provides an added layer of security. Of course, compatibility matters. This option requires careful discussion before moving forward. Personal habits, expectations, and values must align reasonably well. But when chosen thoughtfully, it can be an empowering alternative to institutional care. The idea that independence requires solitude is misleading. True independence is the ability to choose your living arrangement rather than having it imposed upon you. Sharing a home can preserve autonomy while reducing isolation and risk. Instead of viewing this as a compromise, consider it a collaboration, two individuals supporting one another while maintaining identity and dignity. After 70, that balance between connection and control becomes increasingly valuable. When you explore alternatives with creativity rather than fear, you often discover options that align more closely with who you are and how you want to live. Number 6. Creating a structured support network at home. The sixth alternative is building a structured support network while remaining in your own home. This approach combines community resources, technology, and scheduled assistance to create a personalized safety system. Many seniors assume that safety requires relocation, but modern tools allow you to remain independent longer. Medical alert systems, scheduled wellness calls, grocery delivery services, and transportation programs all contribute to security. Consider a woman named Carol, age 82, who wanted to remain in her longtime home but worried about emergencies. Her family helped establish a structured plan. She installed an emergency alert device. Neighbors agreed to weekly check-ins. A local volunteer organization provided transportation to appointments. With these layers of support, she maintained control over her life without feeling isolated. The strength of a support network lies in coordination. When multiple small systems work together, they create stability. No single element carries the full burden. Instead, assistance is distributed. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Final thoughts. If you cannot live alone safely, that does not mean your only path forward is a nursing home. It simply means your current situation requires adjustment. An adjustment does not equal surrender. Ask yourself which of these alternatives aligns with your personality and values. Which option protects not only your safety but your sense of purpose and independence? The years after 70 can still be rich, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. The key is making decisions from clarity rather than fear.